Oh my god, my earring's missing. I'm just gonna switch this around and hope no one notices. They'll notice. Of course they'll notice. It's fine though. Hi everyone! Hope you are having or have had a wonderful holiday, Christmas season, whatever you celebrate. Today we are just gonna go through all the books that I acquired this year. I don't think I spent a lot of money on books. I don't think so. And then I look at everything that I bought this year and I'm like, okay, maybe I went a little bit too far, but I don't think so, because like it's not that bad. I mean, it could be worse. But let's just start off, and this is actually pretty perfect because these are some of the first ones that I bought. But I did get myself For Whom the Bell Tolls by Ernest Hemingway. These are one of the first books that I got this year, and one of the first ones that I read this year. This one I liked. This one was good. I also got The Snows of Kilimanjaro. These are both secondhand, I think. But yeah, they're just these two. I loved Ernest Hemingway, loved them. For Who the Bell Tolls is about this guy who goes to Spain to help with the war, the Civil War, and their intention is to blow up a bridge, and like all the thought and process that goes behind blowing up one bridge and why this bridge is important to be blown up. Yeah, there's that. And then The Snows of Kilimanjaro is a short story collection. I remember I liked a few of them and I didn't like a few other ones. So yeah, there's that one. Then for my birthday, this one I got is Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Malors. All I know about this one is that it is the relationship between Cleo and Frank, who marry because of like they each have their own reason for marrying each other, and it's like to get a green card. But yeah, this cover is stunning, and I've been looking at it for a long time since it came out, so I just bought it when I want to spoil myself for my birthday, because it's my birthday. I can spoil myself for my birthday. It's fine. This one I picked up in Vienna in the airport, and that is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Have I read anything by Ali Hazelwood yet? No, but I do own all of her books almost. I do want to get into it, but this one was one of the ones that I was missing, and it is Misery, who is, it's like a vampire werewolf situation. It sounds fun. I don't know what else to say. This one I also picked up in Vienna. This one I actually got at the Schönbrunn Palace, but I got to see Empress on Her Own by Alison Pataki. This is like a very dramatized version of Sisi's life, who was the Empress, who's a very famous Empress. There's a TV show called The Empress, which I do really want to watch as well, but this is a book about it. And now I found out later that this was like the second book, so I'm gonna have to get the first one at some point. But yeah, I'm so happy to have a book about her, because I was a fan of her. Like, I was obsessed with her as a little girl. So yeah. Then I picked up I was influenced, okay? All the stories, all the pictures everywhere made me want to buy this, and like the cover's so cute, so I ended up picking up The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. Like, look how cute this is. It is a cute little love story, cozy love story between this girl who inherits the Pumpkin Spice Cafe and this guy who doesn't like gossip and is kind of like a Grumpy Sunshine romance. I haven't heard that it's amazing, but I've heard that it's okay, so that's all I'm looking for. It's fine. I also got The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. I have not read anything by Holly Jackson. I do want to read her A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, but in the meantime I saw this edition and I was like, it's at a good price, I might as well get it. And the reason is because, like, look at these sprayed edges, they're so cool. And then obviously the cover's amazing, end papers, and also it's like special first edition. Like, look at that. I don't have a lot of special editions, so when I see one that's at a good price, I want to pick it up. So yeah, all I know about this one is that it is a mother who goes missing and then she kind of reappears while they're filming a documentary on her disappearing. Next up, I picked up the Nevernight trilogy. So we've got all three here. We've got Nevernight, God's Grave, and Dark Dawn, all by J. Kristoff. I love these covers and I love the spines together. I have read all of these. I will keep my thoughts to myself, but basically we are following, let's just hold up one. We are following Mia Corvera as she goes to a school for assassins to take revenge on her family. Yeah, that's basically all I can tell you. Obviously, there's a lot more to it, but it's a fun time. I would really recommend it. The next one I got is, we've got here, this was a gift from my boyfriend a while ago. It is Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brendan Sanderson, but this is the Spanish version. So if the title doesn't make sense, because these editions, like the nice editions of these, like the Kickstarter editions, they're very expensive. And I could basically get the same one, it's just that I needed it in a different language, which is fine. I speak Spanish. But like, look at these M papers. I'm so excited about this. I want to collect them all, but like I haven't yet. And like the illustrations, I'm so excited about this. But I know that everyone has really liked this one, and he wrote this for his wife, which is so sweet during lockdown. The next one was one of my most anticipated releases for like the past 4 years, I swear, and that is the Café Chronicles book 6, the Cerastes Curse. I loved this book, okay, but I've also been waiting for it forever. This is the 6th book in a indie published, people would call it a romantasy, but it's not. It's a fantasy. It's a YA fantasy, and it is so much fun. I love it so much. I love all the books, and I have been waiting for this book for years, literal years. So finally when it came out, I got my hands on it, and I think I read it like within the same day that I got it. I was so excited. I got it, I hunkered down and read it in a few hours. I loved it, and I want more, which is annoying because God knows when the next one's coming out, but I was very happy. I was very happy reading this. I haven't said anything about the plot. We're set in a medieval setting, sort of, and we follow this girl Zora as she runs away from her kind of like privileged life, and she meets Crash, and they go off on an adventure. I'm not really going to say much more about that, but it's really good. If you like Throne of Glass, if you like books like Throne of Glass, but not really Throne of Glass actually, but more like adventure quest stories where the girl is the main character, but you like your mysterious guys who will like burn the world for her, who are a little bit not maybe the hero you think they are, love interests, then maybe you will like it, I swear. The next one I also picked up because I saw this edition and I was like, ooh, I like this, You're Coming Home With Me, and that is the familiar by Leigh Bardugo. This follows the story of a girl in Spain as she has powers, but like she doesn't want to show that she's got powers, but someone finds out she has powers, and she uses her powers to help, but like not overdo it to the point where they think she's dangerous and like get rid of her. I think the cover is amazing, and I've also got the black spade edge. Beautiful end covers, and also there's like a cute little embossing, so I'm excited to read this. Whenever I get to it, I will be excited to read it, but I haven't gotten to it yet, sorry. These ones I got for my birthday actually. This is Night of the Witch by Sarah Rash and Beth Revis. Sarah Rash is the author of Snow Like Ashes trilogy, which I loved, and Beth Revis wrote Rogue One. No, not Rogue One, Rebel One, which is a book kind of pre-Rogue One, I guess. And look at this cover, I love it so much. This is a witch hunter romance story, kind of fantasy story, like forced marriage kind of thing. So kind of like Serpent and Dove, but I haven't read Serpent and Dove, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, basically we've got Night of the Witch, pretty book, I love it. And then also The Dragon's Promise by Elizabeth Lim, which is the second book in the, I don't know what the duology is called, the Six Crimson Cranes duology, which is based off the fairy tale of the girl who can't speak because her stepmother curses her, and then she needs to save her brothers who get turned into, in this case, cranes, and she can't speak if she wants to free them. But this is like a YA fantasy reiteration of the story, so I haven't read the first one, so I don't really know. This was a good year for Jay Kristoff with me because I discovered him and I basically bought all of his books that I was interested in. So we've also got the Empire of the Vampire duology. It's not a duology, but we've got the series, or what's out so far of it. Yes, they do not match, I know. It's fine, I don't care enough. I got the cheapest versions that I could. So we've got Empire of the Vampire, I read it. These take so long to read, by the way, but they're so good. And we follow Gabriel de Leon as he is recounting his tale of how he became a Silver Knight, as he became a member of the Silver Knight, and how on his quest to find the Holy Grail, which is the only way to defeat the Evernight King, the bad vampire king. So it's basically a medieval world, a very gory, very fun. Like, if you like your gothic, dark atmospheres, you will definitely like these. And then we've also got Empire of the Damned. If I'm not mistaken, this is the US version and this is the UK version. I don't know, but I thought this one is so much prettier. And like, look, it's got this underneath. They took a while to get through. Okay, next stack. Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. This is the prequel to what is it? The Priory of the Orange Tree that came out. I owned the paperback of the other one, so I wanted to own the paperback of this one. This I also bought at the beginning of the year. This is A Movable Feast by Ernest Hemingway. This is like his non-fiction take, I guess, on him living in Paris, and it is so interesting to read. I loved it so much. It's about his life during Paris, and you see him go to Shakespeare and Company, go to these little cafes, talk about other writers living there. Ulysses is there James Joyce is there writing Ulysses. It's so much fun. I loved it so much. It was so fun to read about, and it was one I would really recommend about from Ernest Hemingway. So I got these for my birthday, and that is The Long Game by Elena Armas. I don't really know anything other than it's like a companion to her other two books, The Spanish Love Deception and The Roommate Experiment, so I picked it up. And then we've got Love, Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I've heard this is one of her better ones. Follows the STEM series, the romance, the Women in STEM series, I don't know what it's called. Then I also picked up, that was what I got for my birthday. This one I picked up randomly, and that is Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen McManus. I got it because like the sprayed edges, and I was like, I might as well get it. This is following the second one to One of Us is Lying. Breakfast Club, but one of them gets killed and all of them are suspect. That's the best way I can describe it, having not read it. So yeah, this one I actually got for my graduation because I graduated this year, so my parents got me a few books, and that is Sally Rooney's Intermezzo. I read Sally Rooney this year, actually. Wow, that feels like such a long time ago. So I'm excited that she came out with a new book. I'm gonna read it at some point. I really liked her book, so I'll be interested. All I know about this is got something to do with chess, and that people really like it, so. This one I picked up recently, and it is one I've been wanting to get for a while, and that is Almond by Won Pyung-sung. I'm so sorry. But it is Almond, and it is about a boy called Yoon-jae who was born with a brain condition that makes him hard for him to feel emotions like fear or anger. He does not have friends, but his devoted mother and grandmother provide him with a safe, contented life. But when a random act of violence shatters his world, leaving him alone on his own. So he basically has a hard time showing his emotions. I don't know, all I've heard is only good things about this, and I've been interested. I've been always interested in this book, so I finally picked it up and I really want to read it at some point. Then this one I picked up in Vienna, in the airport, leaving, like to go back home. So this is so cute because basically look at these sprayed edges. This is so cool. And then it's Lessons in Faking, a Hallbeck University. This sounds exactly what it looks like. It is a fake dating. She's trying to get her twin brother to pay attention to her, and the only way she can do it is if she dates his enemy. Which is so absurd, but it sounds so much fun, and this used to be on Wattpad, so I mean, props to the author who got her book published, and it looks super cute, like honestly, like look how cute this is. So yeah, I'm really interested in this. I think it's gonna be a fun time. Then this next one, I just can't remember when I picked it up, but it is the Penguin Book of Witches. I think I picked it up around Halloween, and it is a short collection of witch stories. I just thought it was cute and wanted to read it. So yeah, and it's one of the Penguin classics. These ones I did talk about in my Vienna vlog, so I'm not really going to talk about them a lot now, but basically I picked up the next two for the Laurie Gilmore series, which is the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, which is this one, and then the Christmas Tree Farm. These are so cute, honestly. This one is like a friends to lovers with a mystery, kind of like solving a puzzle type thing, and then this one is very much a Hallmark, like she's grumpy, she doesn't like Christmas, and this guy shows up and he likes Christmas, and they get snowed in together, and it's at a Christmas farm, so that's cute. Then I picked up also Howl's Moving Castle. Look how pretty that cover is. I am so happy, and I need to get the other ones. I'm so happy. I really want to read this soon. And then I got The Nightmare Before Christmas, which just sounds like a fun time, by Sarah Rash again. It just sounds like such a fun time. It is like the Prince of Halloween and the Prince of Christmas. Yes, it's gonna fall. Please don't fall. I won't put any books on you. So this one I also got for my graduation. It is Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. This one follows June and Athena. June steals the manuscript from Athena and tries to pass it on as her own, but the only thing is she's not Asian, and it is very obvious, so she's trying to pass it as if it was her own, while also like trying to like pretend that it was her. So it's just apparently very good, and I really want to read it. I really love R.F. Kuang's work. This one I picked up with a friend, and that is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I figured I needed a copy of this. I've never read it, but I do love the movie. Oh look, the bookmark's in here. I'm not gonna try to say what the picture of Dorian Gray is. But I am really excited to see. These I picked up at the beginning of the year. That was because I was in a... Anyway, these I picked up at the beginning of the year because I was reading Trisha Levenseller and I really liked her books, so I'm just gonna like quickly say the ones that I got. I loved all of these. These were so much fun. If you want a fun, quick romance, no, not romance, but like quick, easy fantasy with a strong female protagonist at the forefront and then like a cute romance on the side, I would recommend Trisha Levenseller. Like, they're just so much fun and so easy, quick paced. And like, if you don't take it too seriously, it's a really good time. So then we've got Warrior of the Wild, The Shadows Between Us. I need to get the second one at some point. And then we've got Blade of Secrets and Master of Iron. I forgot which one goes first, but this is the duology she has. So yeah, I also talked about these in one of my vlogs, but I got all of the Charles Dickens set. We got Tale of Two Cities, Hard Times, A Christmas Carol, which I should have read probably at Christmas, Oliver Twist, and also Great Expectation. Then we've also got this really pretty edition. I got this for my graduation as well, and that is this really pretty edition of Dracula by Bram Stoker. Look how pretty. It's got golden edges. I love this edition. And the pages, they're like plasticky, but like nice quality plastic. I don't know how to explain that better. Last stack and we're done. Let's see if I can get this done before my camera dies. So I picked up the last one in the Attack on Titan series, volumes 33 and 34. So I've completed it. I forgot that I completed it this year. This is a insane manga series that is so good. I definitely recommend you guys pick it up. It is so good, and also the anime is fully out now, so you don't have to wait like I did in between for like years. So like, I would definitely just implore you to pick it up and see for yourself. It's very good. It's like a dark fantasy, end of the world dystopian type thing. This one literally just arrived today because I ordered a bunch of these, but I didn't get them all. So it is Rebel by Mary Lou. This is the 4th book in her Legend series. Yeah, Legend series. It's like she wrote this a lot later though. I also picked up these because I don't know why I picked these up, but I kind of wanted to reread the whole Shadowhunters universe, and I felt like I needed these. And I want to read them all in like chronological order of like the events that happen in the book, like in the world. So I picked up all these short story collections, basically. The Bane Chronicles, which I haven't heard good things about, Ghosts of the Shadow Market, and then Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy. I have heard good things about this, but I haven't ever read these, so this is gonna be fun. Next up, this is why I say it was a good year for J. Kristoff, because I also picked up all the Aurora cycle. I actually read these. I really like these. They were a fun quest-based journey with found family, but it was very in-your-face found family, so I wasn't in love with it, but it was fun. It was a fun time, honestly. I really liked the 3rd one, I think it was. But yeah, basically we've got Aurora Rising, we've got Aurora Burning, or this might have been my favorite one. I don't know. One of them was my favorite. And then Aurora's End. Yes, I got these all secondhand. That's why it's like different. But it's fine. I don't mind too much. This is one of my favorite books now. This is A Castle in the Cloud by Kristen Gear. I was influenced by, what's her name? Emma from Emmy. I'll link her down below. But she loves this book, and I did know about Kristen Gear. She wrote the Ruby Red trilogy, the Precious Stone trilogy actually, and I love those books, and I read them this year as well. So I also picked up this one because I was like, might as well and see what it's about. This is so much fun. I implore you to pick it up. It is so cool. It is about this girl, Sophie, who is a dropout university student who works at this hotel in the Alps, and it is like set during Christmas, but it's not Christmassy, and it's got just the funnest, coziest premise ever. It's a lot of fun. So yes, then this one again I picked up for my birthday, and I have not read yet, and I haven't heard the best things about it, but I did pick up House of Flame and Shadow. We'll see, because I haven't heard anything good about this, so we'll see. But I have to reread the other two anyway because I don't remember anything about them. Okay, and the last J. Kristoff books that I bought, they're also written by Amy Kaufman, is Gemina and Obsidio. I did already own Illuminae, but I was reading that, and that's why I wanted to pick up the hardbacks, because honestly, like, look how cute this is. This is so cool. Like, come on. But yeah, I wanted to pick up the hardbacks, and again, careful what you wish for, because this is obviously a hardback, but it's not the same type of hardback, but that's fine. I don't mind enough. This is like a YA sci-fi quest story, but it's told all through like mixed media. The audiobooks are so good, by the way. They sound like a movie. It's like so cool. Like, look at this, and they make the reading experience so much fun. But But yeah, it's a lot of fun. They were very popular back in the day, and I'm only getting to them now, so I don't know what that says about me. I also picked up Jennifer Saint's newest release. This is Hera. I didn't love this, but it was okay. But I do think the cover is spectacular. All of Jennifer Saint's books are amazingly pretty. Like, it's not fair. But yeah, I picked it up. I liked it. And this follows the story of Hera, which is the wife of Zeus. And she's known to be the meanest god. Not the meanest god, but she's a very jealous god. And she is known to, like, curse Zeus's love interest. This I picked up recently. This is the Wren in the Holly Library. I haven't heard the best things about this now, but like there was really pretty sprayed edges, and I was like, I kind of like pretty sprayed edges because I don't get them, like they were in a bookstore, so I was like, oh, I don't see that often enough in bookstores. I know it's a romantasy, and that is about it. And it's really pretty. Like, I'm sorry, it was a total cover vibe. This is the other one that I picked up by Trisha Leventeller, Vengeance of the Pirate Queen, which is the third book in the Daughter of the Pirate Queen's duology. Listen, I love the fact that we're still in this world, but like we're not following the same characters, because I think we would have overdone it then. But I loved Daughter of the Pirate Queen, and that duology is amazing. I really had a lot of fun, and this was also just, again, a lot of fun. So yeah. And then the last two that we're going to talk about is two non-fictions. Go me. I picked up Becoming by Michelle Obama and Promised Land by Barack Obama, because, you know, if I had one, might as well have the other, because like I can't separate them, you know. I did read these via audiobook like years ago, but I really wanted to buy them at some point, and I finally had enough money to purchase them, and I really wanted to see them because like they have pictures and stuff, and at some point I will reread these. I think that was everything that I bought this year. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you liked seeing all the books, you saw some books that might interest you, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.